Hi, I'm Carol Lovelee, and I'm here today with the Albany Peace Project to guide us in a group meditation for bringing more peace and love to the city of Albany. So I'm very excited about this to really help us to keep building this beautiful energy that's already been going to a place of so much love and so much peace that exponentially fun things happen in Albany that we can't even imagine. So, with that being said, we're going to start by taking some deep breaths to kind of get ourselves centered. So you want to have your body comfortable, either sitting or laying down. And we're going to start by bringing in some really deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So as you're coming in through the nose, you're bringing in some really beautiful love energy. And as it's coming out through your mouth, just let go of anything that happens to be kind of challenging for you in the moment. So let's start with some deep breaths, and you can either close your eyes or leave them open, whichever you would choose. So one of the things about having more peace in our life is about making choices, about having intention, about what are we going to decide in this moment? Are we going to decide to be in a place of love, or are we going to decide to be in a place of fear? And I can't tell you how many times I've said to myself, now Carol Lovelee, if we're going to have peace on earth, how are we ever going to do that if you're going to be walking around feeling like this? And in that moment, I have to make a choice to feel something differently. And the way that I get to that is by connecting with my heart center. So now we're going to start bringing our breath to our beautiful heart center. We're going to start connecting with the infinite being that we are, that part of us that is so much more than what we're familiar with in our physicality. It's just all of who we are, the infinite being that we are. And we're going to bring that energy through the top of our head, and we're going to bring that energy down into our heart center just by using our breath. So bring your energy up and out the top of your head and bring that infinite energy of who you are all the way down into your heart. Perfect. And then I like to connect with the Earth Mother because she's here and we're living on her. And she gives us so much, and when we start connecting with her, we can give back. So we're going to start taking our roots right through the bottom of our feet, down through whatever floor might be underneath you, and down into the earth. Just let those roots go down into the earth, to the core of the earth, and connecting with her green emerald grid, and start bringing that energy of the earth up, and bring it all the way up into your heart center. Perfect. So now your heart center is starting to be just this amazing love energy from the earth, and that amazing love energy from the infinite being that you are. And from that place, you can manifest anything. We have to make our choices as to what we're going to manifest. And today we're choosing to manifest peace and we're choosing to manifest more love, and we're choosing to manifest that and send that out to our family and to our friends and to our community, and further out than that, all the way to the city of Albany, surrounding Albany with this beautiful, beautiful love energy. And one more thing that I sometimes do to really make sure that I'm in my heart energy is I take that program board that's up in my busy, busy, busy mind that might even be saying, oh, I think she's crazy and I had her, or I can't do this, or I've never meditated. Oh, that part of our brain that would talk us out of anything, because it's all based in the past and in our fears. Let's take that busy part of that program board of our brain and drop that as if we're dropping a pearl right down into our heart center, and give it a little rest, give it a little break. Shower it with some love. So just like a pearl, we're going to drop that program board of our brain right down into that heart center. And we're just going to shower it with love and say, oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to have some peace. And we're going to focus on what's coming and what is, and not on the past. It's really challenging to focus on peace when we have all of the fears of the past. And that's how we're used to manifesting. We think, oh, let's have something different in our life. And then we look back and see, oh, that worked and this worked and that didn't work. And if it didn't work that time, it won't work this time. And that's a really good time to take that program board and drop it into the heart and give it some peace. And as we all do that, it gives an opportunity for this peace project to get bigger and bigger and bigger, because all of those stories that would tell us that this can't happen start getting lots of love and lots of joy. So let's just build that energy in our heart, and then we're going to start sending it out to our family and our pets and our community, wherever it is you live. We're going to send it out to Albany, all over the streets of Albany, to the earth, the very earth underneath the city of Albany, to all the plants and the trees and the animals, to the very air that the people are breathing, to the waters that the people are drinking. We're going to send this beautiful, beautiful peace energy and this love energy to all of the parts of nature in and around and beneath the city of Albany. And we're going to send this peace energy out to all of the people who live and who come in and out of the city of Albany, who might work there, who might visit there, who might come in as part of our government and make laws for this state, the people who come and go and the people who live there. And we're going to just start seeing all of those people in a much more peaceful, connective, joyful way with each other. And we're going to watch as the compassionate action in the city of Albany just grows and grows and grows. That's the energy of 2014, compassionate action. And we're just going to put all of our peace and our energy toward compassionate action in the city of Albany. Random acts of kindness, shining our light and our energy of love so bright that everybody catches it and everybody feels it. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And as one person does a compassionate action or a random kindness for one person, then that person does for another, and that person does for another, and that person does for another. And before we know it, we have this amazing morphic field that's changing the city of Albany out of the energy of fear, out of the energy of lack, out of the energy of scarcity, and into the energy of love and joy and peace. And as that energy grows, it just ripples out into all of the neighboring communities. It ripples out into the whole state. It ripples out into the neighboring states. It ripples out into all of the waters and all of the air and all of the trees and all of the birds, taking it from one community to the other. And it just keeps going and going and going. As we drive our cars, we take it with us from one place to another. And you can think about that as you're moving around and going places over this month. Wow, I'm taking that beautiful energy of compassion and love from Albany all over. I'm bringing it with me to work, at home in the evening with my family, to that meeting over the internet, to people all over the world. We're sending out that energy because it's who you're becoming. It's who you've always been. You don't have to work at this. You've always been this loving energy. Just tap into it more and more and more and more. And as it grows, your life will change. And we may never know all of the amazingness that comes out of this project, because it's just going to be so exponential and so big. And so many people are already touched and are still being touched and will still be touched even after January 31st. And as Bethany starts thinking about the next year, it's just going to grow and grow and grow. Whew. So feel that energy in every cell of your body. Feel that energy of love in your heart. Take that into your being and let it just build and build and build within you so that you can carry it, so you can be a lighthouse and carry that light and that love everywhere you go, into all of your interactions. And if you forget and you get in that energy of challenge and fear and all you have to do is breathe back into your heart, and your heart will remind you, wait a minute, what could be a better solution here? What could be a better way of looking at this? What could be a win-win situation for you and the other person that you're having this challenge with? And from that, we'll have peace on earth. We're all connected. We've always been connected. We've lived in a life of separateness down here on this planet for a very long time. And the energy now is so amazing on this planet, like it's never been before, to help us to really move into this peace. It's the perfect time to be doing the Peace Project in Albany. So I thank you for joining me today. I thank you for adding your energy to all of this. And whenever you're ready, just start wiggling your toes or your fingers, bringing your breath back in, feeling the energy of the room that you're in. And whenever you're ready, just start gently opening your eyes and coming back as a person of peace, with your actual selves changed because you showed up today to be a part of this amazing project. Thank you. Namaste.